YouTube, back like we never left. Love it. Back at the farm, back vlogging. Gonna do the exact same thing we did last time, except hopefully find some sheds. I did not forget the batteries this time. So, applause for your boy. Already got the Kubota loaded up. And same thing, the recipe. Change some batteries, shed hunt, scout a little bit, shoot the bow. This is gonna be the trend. This is gonna be the trend. I'm gonna keep at it, keep doing the thing. But yeah, really excited to take you guys along. So without further ado. Just saw a dog. Well, not a dog, I saw a coyote. It's like every time that I don't have a gun, I see those things. So anyway, this is a good exercise in why you scout every inch of your property, whether you manage it, whether it's your property, whatever, because this is not my stand and this is very much on our property. So, I say that to say, check everything up, and mark my words, I'm cutting that down before next season. Because you gotta, I don't go on. I've got OnX the whole time, just to make sure everything's good. That was intentional, and they are probably 4 or 5 intersecting trails, heavy trails, even now, even into the postseason. There's major bedding over there, sanctuary bedding, and yeah, this is a perfect spot. No wonder there's a trespassing, poaching, whatever you want to call it, person right there. So anyway, keep on keeping on. Pretty torn up in here in general. An old one. This spot is cool. Who doesn't love pines? So I was just checking. I can see the private property posting right there. So there's like a nice little pinch that comes together, and 3 pieces, 3 parcels come together right there. And man, there is sign. And more and more each year, I kind of explore a little bit more of the property. And I'm standing in this sort of like little pine cove that leads to between bedding and more bedding. And we've deemed this like the sanctuary. And but I do think there's a value in leaving areas undisturbed for deer to escape pressure. There's a lot of perimeter pressure around this property, just like most people's places. And but I do like to scout now without the fear of bumping anything out that might be visiting or bumping your resident bucks and applying like unnecessary pressure. So typically when I'm scouting on this time of year, I don't see many deer, and if I do, it's does or ideally antlerless deer, because then I could find their sheds. So I'm basically gridding. I did perimeter, and now I'm gridding back and forth looking for sheds and just looking for sign, making notes. And because I do think, I just got off the phone with my father-in-law, I do think some of these spots could be perfect morning hunts where they're coming back to bedding. Access is kind of tough. It would be like specific wind situations, but that's basically what I'm doing. So keep you guys following along. Beet juice. Gotta love the beet juice. Take some Aquafina. Am I focused? Yeah, I'm focused. Focused. Put some beet juice powder in there. Primo. It's not even that hot. I have sweated through this shirt. So I'm either exceptionally out of shape or I don't even know. Maybe that's just it. Maybe I'm just super out of shape. You know how you sweat? It's behind your, whatever this is called. Good stuff. Come with me. I want to show you guys this spot. So like I said, this is like a nice transition zone. That is an old scrape, obviously closed up. That is a November scrape. I know, because I know when it was broken open. But you guys can see, let me get the lighting right out here. Actually, we'll do this. There we go. So you can see, like, there's beds. Let's see if I'm even showing you guys what you can see or not. Yeah, so there's a bed there. There's a bed there. So we're in, like I said, this transition zone between bedding. Oh, this is a goat trail. Look at this poor little pine. Get just obliterated. Right there, bad boy. And then check this out. If you come through here, you bang your antlers on that, and then ow. Ideally, you walk through here, you get picked up on by my reveal, which I need to move and put batteries in, and then you just destroy this big honking thing. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Love this spot though. Wanna start gridding back and forth through this area for sheds. I don't really think I'm gonna find anything, but we'll see. And keep you guys updated. Cheers. Made it back to the barn for a well-deserved deer stick and C4. What did we learn? That I don't believe deer lose antlers anymore. They just disappear. So that was lesson 1. Lesson 2, people don't know where property lines are. That'd be lesson 2. And lesson 3, I guess, is I'm super hungry, which is a reoccurring theme in these videos, and maybe my life in general. Definitely my life in general. And it's not that hot for me to be this sweaty. Lesson 4. But actually, this just reminded me to turn off tracker and save. Northeast section, gridded. Scouted, look for sheds, whatever, however you want to call it, didn't come up with anything. Good intel, great place to sit in a morning with a, I don't know, western wind, I guess. The sun and the overcast kind of burned off, so now it's inconsistent lighting, which will look amazing on video. But as promised, I will get some more shooting stuff. Got the new strings on there too, so I want to show you guys those. All right. Well, that was crazy. That was 3 does bedded right in there, which makes me want to go look in there. Go see where they came out of. Bolts and all, that's for sure. That's pretty cool, because I haven't, I know they bed over here, but it's like really scenic. There's a little pond. They're just having themselves an afternoon. They bolted out of here, big doe. Hopefully I got it on camera, blew it out with exposure, but we'll see. right, so I'd pretty much given up on the shed hunting thing and just turned it into an overall scouting mission. And I haven't really scouted this section of the South, and it's flooded, obviously. I showed you in that last clip. So I was walking through, there's like old rub, old scrape, and I look over here and I go, no way. It's one of those legendary sheds that apparently you find them every once in a while. So check it out, see if you guys can find them and drop my tripod. Look at this. Man, that feels good. Just when I thought they just vanished off the tops of their heads, they never actually dropped them. There was one. So I'm pumped. Got a couple pictures. Hashtag shed season. So I'm gonna get all the way back to my other gear and get ready to roll out of here. The hooves look like a doe. Just trying to find, I don't see the skull anywhere. I'll keep looking. Well, guys, thanks for hanging out. I didn't get to shoot at all. I gotta go pick up my daughter. I was like hauling butt just to get back to the barn to get to my truck. So, but we found a shed, and that is the moral of the story, is sheds do exist. So that's the title, sheds do exist. Until the next one, guys.